What up, though? Um, I saw a post not too long ago about how a parent talked about how they would do anything for their kids, even if they doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they do, I'm gonna be there for them. That's fine and dandy. That's cool. Didn't nobody never say for you not to be there for them? You see what I'm saying? But where does it stop? You know what I'm saying? Where do you draw the line? Do you draw the line after they go to jail? You know what I'm saying? Do you draw the line before they go to jail? You know what I'm saying? Where do you draw the line at? You know, me personally, my opinion, I don't have kids, but I have a nephew and two nieces. I'm gonna give you a true story that happened. Um, my nephew was kicked out by my sister. My sister kicked my nephew out because my nephew kept, you know what I'm saying, he kept fucking up. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking up in school, skipping school, you know what I'm saying? Stealing people's iPods and shit like that and things of that nature. Then it came to a point to where he started stealing shit in the house. You know, I guess his marijuana addiction was really getting to him. So he was stealing shit in the house. And so my sister finally got fed up with it, you know what I'm saying? She said, I'm gonna give you another chance. You stole your sister's shit. You're gonna have to pay for it. You can stay here, but you know what I'm saying? If you fuck up again, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Now mind you, my sister raised my son to be, you know what I'm saying, a respectable individual. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like my sister was out in the street doing what the fuck she want to do. And, every now and then she'd try to raise, my nieces and my nephew. No, my sister was hands on with my nephew. And, my nephew decided he wanted to feel himself and he wanted, listening to individuals at school. He wanted to feel himself and do his own thing. So that's what ended up happening, So, he fucked up again, and he had to go. My sister got tired of it, and she didn't want his energy rubbing off on my nieces, my two nieces. So, he ended up having to go. He ended up at my mom's house. He went to my mom's house. My mom took him in after I told her not to, but she ended up taking him in. And, the little nigga stole $1,000 from my mom. That was it, So I went looking for him. I was going to do some bodily harm to him. But, I couldn't find him, Some months went past, he showed up for Thanksgiving and shit. I was going to do something to him then, but my sister begged me not to. So a couple of days after that, he ended up going to jail. He was found guilty on his charge, you know what I'm saying? And which is identity theft. And he went up. And now he's in the penitentiary right now, But long story short, karma comes back to bite you in the ass. My sister wasn't buying it, And she did what she had to do. So I said that to say this. Because you, the parent, and because you love them, because that's your son or your daughter, that don't mean you got to ride with everything they do. You see what I'm saying? If they out here fucking up and you raising them the best way you can, showing them love, showing them respect, putting a roof over their head, putting clothes on their back, giving them money, you know what I'm saying? They can eat everything in the motherfucking refrigerator, burning up the lights, using tissue, shit like that, drinking up the water, and then they still out here fucking up after you done sat down and told them the rules and regulations to life, and they still want to get out here and fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then, you got to let them go. You got to let them do them. You know what I'm saying? You can't enable them. When you enable them, they continue to do what the fuck they want to do and how they want to do it. And they know that you a crutch. And they know that you're going to be acceptant to what they do. So if they go to jail, they know that you coming to get them out. If they fuck up a car, they know that you going to pay for the car. And you 9 times out of 10, you going to let them drive it again. You know what I'm saying? You know, just things of that nature. You know, my thing is you got to be, I think that a parent should be a parent. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm from the old school. You know, a lot of parents these days, they don't want to be a parent. They want to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to lose that respect. But if you establish respect in the first place, if you put your foot down in the first place and tell them no, they don't have to hear yes, 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 yes all the time. Tell them no. You know what I'm saying? And explain to them why it's no. And sometimes you ain't even got to do that. Shit, most of the time you ain't got to do that. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, I'm going to just tell you, I'm not coming to get you out of jail. You know what I'm saying? If you get into some bullshit and I explain to you the rules and regulations, as much as I love you, you know what I'm saying? As much as I care for you, as much as I ride for you, and you keep doing the same shit over and over, putting my life or put me in jeopardy, putting yourself in jeopardy, you saying basically fuck me. So I got to say fuck you, and I got to let you do you. And that's called tough love. You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids is growing up with one parent in the house, a mother. They don't have no father. So they figure when they get a certain age, they feeling themselves. When they start feeling themselves, you got to let them do them. You know what I'm saying? You conversate with them. You tell them the do's and don'ts. Tell them I love you. But if they keep fucking up, they got to go. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? You got these parents who accept anything. You know what I'm saying? The child can go out here and do some harm to some people. Now they come back to the house. They not telling you shit. And the house gets shot up. Or some motherfuckers come knocking on the door with AR-15s talking about where's your son at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man, make it make sense, man. I know that's your son or your daughter. You know what I'm saying? I know you love them and you respect them. But if you love them and you have respect and, you know, all that for them, you know what I'm saying? And you've talked to them till your face turn blue, sometimes you got to show them tough love. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with showing a individual tough love, whether it's your kid, whether it's a friend, family, whoever. It's nothing wrong with showing tough love. Sometimes people ain't going to get it. Sometimes people just not going to get it. You could talk to them till they blue in the face. They not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to let them do them. And that's just some real shit. And no, I don't have a kid. I guess you're saying, well, it's easy for you to say you don't have a kid. Believe me, if I had a kid and my kid was fucking up, they'd be out the house. It's just plain and simple. I couldn't put them out while they kids. You know what I'm saying? But if they fucking up as adults or close to adults, they got to go. You got to do something different. Because I'm not going to have you fucking my household up. You know what I'm saying? You come in when you feel like coming in. You don't want to work. You don't want to go to school. You want to do what you want to do. You think you got all the answers. Nigga, you ain't nothing but motherfucking, 16, 17 years old. That's it. You still smell like cum. You still smell like milk. You know what I'm saying? You don't have all the answers. And my advice to some of the parents, stop being a friend, man. Stop being a friend and learn how to put your motherfucking foot down whether they like it or not. You see what I'm saying? That's how you show love. That's going to stop them from running to the grave. That's going to stop them from running to the penitentiary doing their life sentence. You know how many youngsters is doing life without right now? You know what I'm saying? Just because they felt like they knew the answer. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, man, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? If you're a parent, man, be a parent, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop okaying everything your child do, man. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't want to listen while they up in your household, you got to let them go. It's Wolf, man. Salute.